Welcome to lesson 90, adding and subtracting whole numbers and decimal numbers. Now I have two problems on the board that are on your homework, and the nice thing about some of the problems they've given you, they've already done the hard part, lining up the decimals. Okay? Whenever you add or subtract a decimal number, make sure you line the decimals up vertically. These ones have been lined up for you, and I'm going to do one more after that that's not lined up. But these two are your basic kind of adding and subtracting decimal problems. Okay? I have 6.12, 6 and 12 hundredths, add to 5. Now this is a whole 5. So it's basically 5.00. Sometimes it's nice to fill in those empty spots so the number doesn't look weird. Then you just add like you normally would and bring the decimal down. So 2 plus 0 is 2, 1 plus 0 is 1, the decimal comes straight down, and 5 plus 6 is 11. So your answer is 11.12. Now here I have a subtraction problem. And notice that there's like just this little single 8 sitting up here. Minus 3.67, right? The bigger number when you subtract goes on the top. And 8 is much bigger than 3.67 because it's 8 wholes. And this is 3 wholes and 67 hundredths. It's almost 4, right? It's much smaller. But filling in the zeros will help your problem a lot when you subtract. So make sure you change this 8 to an 8.00. Now it looks like you were just to subtract 800 minus 367, right? You just subtract like you normally would, bring down the decimal. So we can't do this one or this one, so let's start borrowing. Change this to a 7. He becomes 10, which becomes 9. And this one can stay a 10. 10 minus 7 is 3. 9 minus 6 is 3. The decimal goes straight down. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So 4 and 33 hundredths. Now I told you that their sum, they don't give you the problem very nicely. So let's practice one of those. Let's do number 8. It says 12 plus 1.02. 12 plus 1.02. So you have 12 wholes. And you want to add it to 1.02. Well, the decimal would go here for 12 wholes, right? And for 1.02, the decimal needs to be lined up with it. So now I have an adding problem, and I have some spots that could probably be filled in, right? You could say that there's nothing here, there's nothing up here or here, so now I could just line everything up. Add like you normally would. 2, 0, 3, 1. The decimal goes straight down. So your answer is 13.02. Remember, please, to line up your decimals. Okay? Whenever you add or subtract decimals, just line up the decimals, fill in zeros if it helps you when you're looking at your problem, and add or subtract like you normally would. All right? Thank you, and if you have help, come and see me. Bye.